Hello guys, in this video we will discuss on full stack web development, architecture and project flow. Okay, so this application is developed in Spring Boot and React.js. Okay, so firstly, this is a first component and this provides React front-end app. That means um, we have to create UI front-end application using React.js. So React.js is the JavaScript library, and using this React.js, we use one-page application, single-page application. Okay. In this front end, we can use router components. We can create different components, service components like this. And using for HTTP request, we can use third party library, that means JAWS, or also we can use fetch method. And this fetch method is in JavaScript. So this method is also used for APIs, fetch APIs to make HTTP requests. That means this React front-end application consumes the REST APIs. Using REST APIs, we can perform CRUD operation or other operation depends on our projects. That means CRUD operation we can perform. Okay, so this front end we consumes REST APIs, and backend, at the backend, Spring Boot, using Spring Boot, we can create APIs. That means this backend expose the REST APIs. So here the Spring REST controller. In Spring REST controller, we create CRUD APIs. That means post, delete, update, put this REST APIs we can create. And in backend, we use model, service, class, and the DAO repository. And through this DAO repository, we can communicate with the MySQL database. So this is the architecture of full stack web development. And when we create project on this using full stack web, on full stack web, when we create project, then we have to follow some requirements, some steps. So in this video, we create milk collection system. Milk collection system projects, web projects on milk collection system. So first step is requirement gathering. That means we have to gather information such as user registration, authentication, milk collection, then payment management, report analysis. And user, we have to define user roles. That means farmers, collection agents, and administrator. The next step is technology stack selection. That means at the front end, we have to use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and JavaScript framework like React.js. Okay, and at the back end, we have to create Spring Boot for creating REST APIs, Java. Okay, and the next MySQL database, we have to use version control, GitHub, and for development, we use AWS, Heroku, or another cloud provider for deployment this web application. And the third step is setting up the development environment. That means firstly, when we create projects, so firstly we have to install JDK, then Spring Boot, and for database we have to install MySQL, and at the front end, Node.js is installed for creating React.js project. Okay, after selecting this technology, the next step is design, database design. That means we have to create schema, database schema. So firstly, after setup of MySQL database, depends on our project. In database, we have to create schema. Okay, database schema we have to create, and then backend development. At the backend development, we have to create Spring Boot project, and depends on our project, we have to add dependencies like Spring Web, Spring Data GPA, MySQL driver, and Spring Security for authentication. Okay, after creating this project, we have to create REST APIs in this project. And then next step is front-end development. At front-end development, set up React and then creates components depends on our project. Okay, after creating front-end development, connect front-end and back-end using Fetch APIs or HGOs to make HTTP request. So the last step is to communicate to connect front-end and back-end. Then we discuss on flow of the projects. Here I created this is a UI, this is a front-end application and this application is designed in React.js. So this is a single page application. Single page application and here we register of farmer, registration of farmer. Okay, and after registration, post APIs are called, and for displaying this list, we have get APIs. We have to call get APIs. So all this data we can um, fetch from database and also add to the database. So this is a CRUD operation. Also here we can update data. We can delete from database. Here is the CRUD operation. There is a registration of farmer. There is a list of the farmer, and here we can add collections. And next is a we can view collection, and this is a about page. Okay, so this is a front end application, and from this front application we can this front end application React application consumes APIs, and these APIs from this Spring Boot application create APIs. That means it creates it expose APIs, and React.js consumes the APIs. So this backend Spring Boot is used for create REST APIs for CRUD operation, and these APIs run on 8080 port, and this front end application is run on 3000. So this is the both are front end and back end both running on different ports. So for this, we have to connect, communicate with each other. We have to use the annotation cross origin. Okay. This front end application uses REST APIs which are created in Spring Boot, and using these REST APIs, we have to communicate with the database. So these three applications communicate with each other. So this is the flow of the project, and the next video we will discuss on step by step for project creation steps we will discuss. Okay.